sweet stomp trolley is one of the million RX-7s that we have at the Nurburgring GP layout. I want to short shift this car just above the gear indicator besides in 4th. Now first corner just as this track ends and the grass begins, there's a bit of a dark patch that we're just passing now. As you hit that, so much before the 100 board, it's going to start hitting the brakes. Hard on the brakes, start releasing over here. Upshift into 2nd, so short shift there, accelerate out. Now as you get to this escape road there on the right hand side of the paving, you just want to start lifting off. No need to brake there, just balance on the throttle, short shift into 3rd and lock it out of that corner. Now for this next corner, just before that green stuff ends, is the usual brake marker, but this car is much slower, so much before that you can start braking, use that as a distance marker, keep it in 2nd with this left-hander, short shift into 3rd, just lift a bit, careful of track limits over here, you don't want to go all 4 wheels off the circuit. The last daily we had here, you could use it a lot more. This one you definitely want to be much more on the track. Again, short shift just above the gear indicator. And then here, as the 2 tracks merge, just before that little point over there, tap the brakes into 3rd, accelerate out of that corner, and where the curb on the right begins and the one on the left is ending, braking a straight line down into 2nd, short shift into 3rd, and accelerate out early there. This car will give you some rotation and hold the steer on the throttle, so you can just go on and off the throttle to get some extra rotation. Where the grass ends here and where that little curb type of thing begins on the left, or that lap indicator, the Dunlop sign on the right hand side. Somewhere between the two, that's when you start braking. Down into 2nd again and short shift into 3rd on exit. Again, you can see that over rotation over there from the throttle. On this curb over here, just lift a bit in 4th, just lift and carry on through that corner, lift a couple of times if you have to. The left hand and the right hand is flat. Now here where you see the paving or the curb on the right hand side end, and where the tarmac begins on the runoff area before the 100 board, somewhere in the middle of that, that's where you start braking. Keep it in 3rd over here and accelerate out of it. Now here, much before that curb on the right begins, so somewhere halfway on that little small stretch, that's where you start braking. Tap the brakes in 3rd, not full brakes, balance on the throttle and accelerate out, getting as much speed as possible. Short shift again, keep it in 4th over here, don't want to shift up to 5th. Now you're looking out for where the tarmac darkens, and as soon as it darkens, and between that and the 100 board, somewhere halfway through, you can use that building on the right as a brake marker. Down into 2nd, mount this curb over here, careful of the ball out on the right hand side, but you want to mount the curb and straight line it. You can see already on the throttle over there for the right hander. 2nd gear, you want to rev out just a bit. As you get to the marshals on the left hand side, tap the brakes, down into 2nd, short shift 3rd, and drive a straight line that as much as possible and exit on that outer curb. Run a good lap, keep it in 3rd, go 4.3 on that.